Hi friends, I am Andrea Lake and I want to thank you for joining me in celebrating International Scrapbook Day 2024 along with my Scrapbook and Cards Today team. It's been a day full of amazing tutorials and projects, and it is my turn now, and we are going to create a sweet and simple mini album. It's going to be a tag mini album, and we're also going to focus on color. I have the perfect collection in hand, and it is the Simple Vintage Essentials color palette by Simple Stories. It is amazing, and the best thing is there is an entire paper pack with tags. So if you joined me for my mini albums one-on-one class from last year with SCT, you may remember that lesson 3, we actually talked about tag mini albums. We created 2 tag mini albums. And one of the things that I talked about that I always, I'm going to try to make sure to tell you is use the products that are created for you by the manufacturers to make your life easier. In this case, yes, we can use tags to create layers, to mat some photos, to write some journaling on layouts, but they make very, very nice mini albums. And they're so easy, not just to create, but to embellish. Another thing is this collection has it comes with a lot of embellishments. And as you may see with the papers, it has a lot of colors, and all of those embellishments are color coordinate with each one of the colors on the tags. So once again, that makes it way easier when it's time to decorate. So the idea is going to be, we're going to choose one tag from each one of the colors that way, and I'm going to exclude the gray and the black tags. I'm going to stop with the purples. So we're going with the pinks, and I'm checking the front and the back of the tags. I'm using the back as my journaling spots. So the front of the tags, most of them are going to have photos except for 2 or 3, and then the back of the tags are going to have my journaling. So one from each. I'm trying to keep the patterns, to make sure that the patterns look okay and that I'm not repeating the exact same pattern or too similar of a pattern from one tag to the next. Going with the blue, we have 2 more. Deciding wasn't always easy, deciding which one I was going to use and which ones to leave behind. But again, I still have 3 more tags for each color, and there is still so many things that I can create with them. I decided to change the red one because that's going to be my cover. So I wanted one with a busier pattern, one that had more built-in layers. That's one thing that I'm also focusing when creating this mini album. It's going to be layering. So kind of like a bulky mini album, but not too bulky, or mainly because the paper, this Simple Vintage paper, already have it comes with visually, you can see a lot of texture and dimension already. It is time now to start deciding where my photos are going to be. What are the tags that are going to have specific photos? Of course, I had a family photo for the pink tag, but of course, I had to change it to one of my photos because pink is my color. So the family photo, I think it's going to go with the yellow tag after all. Yeah, it's goes with the yellow tag. Green, that's my husband's favorite color, and it looked good as a background for that photo. My dress on our wedding was blue, that dark blue. So forgot to mention, all of my photos are printed in black and white. So I what I want here is for the tags and the embellishments to bring the color. I don't want any photos making this busier, making the mini album busier than it should be. So the first thing I did, and that did not get on camera. So most of the tags already have one layer of embellishments that are creating more dimension already and have, okay, this will be the third layer on this tag. The same with the orange. And yes, even though I'm covering, for the ones that have photos, I will end up covering most of the tag and that second piece. I'm focusing on the layers and I'm focusing on some of the details from each one of them. So once I have the photo, once I know where my photos are going to be and I have the main elements for each one of the tags, I separate them, or I keep the ones that I'm not working on, I put them to the side and I start focusing on one by one. So I don't have time, so I won't be able to show you how I decorated each one of the tags, but this mini album really took me no more than an hour and 20 minutes, maybe the entire time. Even doing, I added machine stitching details around the edges of each one of the tags. So even adding the time that I was stitching, it was an hour and 20 minutes. Again, the main reason is once you decide that you are going to go, first of all, working with a single collection makes already things easier, right? And working with this collection and deciding that you are going to decorate your mini album or each one of the tags tone on tone makes it even easier because you're focusing on each page. You know what embellishments you are going to reach for. You know what you're looking for when you open that, when you flip the sticker book. Now here, for example, when choosing I'm looking now for a small journaling spot. So I'm going to end up with one less purple tag in the end, but that's okay. I can sacrifice one purple one. But again, once we know that with the purple is all of the purple elements. So purple flowers, purple butterflies, stickers, foam stickers, that makes it way easier. And you also see me mixing the adhesives that I'm using. So I'm using foam adhesive. These are all from Scrapbook adhesives by 3L. So I have the foam strips, I have foam squares, I also have the tape runner. So creating dimension and playing with the dimension by using different types of adhesives. One thing, if you're not a fan of foam adhesive, with these papers, it doesn't really matter. As I said before, the patterns are already very, very layery, if that's a word. So you visually can notice the dimension. You just cannot, once you touch it, you're not going to be able to, touch and feel the layers. Okay, so the last tag does not have a photo, so it just has that thank you phrase. I'm adding some couple of foam hearts, I think. Decided not to go with a butterfly. Is that what I think happens here? Okay, maybe yes. I mean, why not? I don't really remember if I ended up adding the butterfly. Knowing me, maybe I did, but maybe I didn't. Maybe that's the point where I said, Andrea, stop. Let's go with the next one. So that's another thing that I do. So I I work in layers. I think that's another thing that we went over during the mini albums class. So I do a first round, so maybe the photos, basic embellishments, then a second round with all on each one of the pages. And then as I am flipping through, doing the final flip through before I decide that it's done, that's the last chance for me to keep adding a few details. So for example, this video, you'll see that I am actually flipping through before I took the photos. And after that, I remember that this collection also has very, very beautiful enamel dots. So I ended up adding those at the very end. So this is one of those pages that has dimensions. You see foam adhesive, then I'm coming with my runner, with the tape runner. So then the next layer does not have dimension, and then this layer does. And the sticker on top is one of the already layered stickers from the collection. We had to, of course, come with a butterfly here. And you see how easy it is. I know that I don't have, when I'm flipping through that sticker book, I don't have to check page by page to see if I can find the right embellishment or the right sticker to go on a specific page. I flip and go straight to the blues, and then from there, yes, you might need to take a few extra seconds to decide what's the right sticker. I wanted to use this as a die cut because I wanted to play with the movement of the wings for the butterfly. So I adhere my sticker to a piece of white cardstock and then I fussy cut it. There, I need one more sticker. This one I am actually going to leave as a sticker. I'm going to just trim tiny piece from it. And that's it. We've got our second page is almost ready. This is one of the this is a very simple page, very little details, but you can see the tag has absolutely nothing on top of it, and I hope, and if not, please rewind. Please rewind the video for a second and just feel, you can really, really see the depth and the dimension. It's just a very flat piece of paper in the end. Trying the butterflies because love butterflies, and it's my page. It's very pink, but that was another one where I had to stop myself and come on, I had already used a couple of pink butterflies on a layout using this collection, so not an option. Okay, I think maybe a couple more small stickers. I think I had 2 more elements at the top, not this one, that one, the heart, and just wait for it. Just wait for it. There's one more thing. One more thing. Because the page wasn't ready. Here we go. I found a butterfly, so I cannot really play with the wings. It's a chipboard sticker, but butterfly. Now this is my cover, and yes, I know that I decided to change the page in the end, the tag, because I said, well, it's a cover, it's gonna be a busier one, and I ended up covering it with a piece that had the exact same pattern, but I'm not really mad about it. I actually love how it turned out. All right. This is a foam sticker this is one of the foam stickers, but I still wanted more dimension. If it would have been one of the pages that goes behind another one, maybe I wouldn't have focused or try to make it pop as much, but it's my cover and I just wanted to. I just felt like it. So just trying, arranging it, and then I found the same butterfly, just a little bit bigger, that would allow me to play with the wings and still get my title there. I think we're going to add a smaller one, because if there's one butterfly, there has to be more. And this is it, guys. I am going to show you some still photos. No, I think we're going to flip through. Let me see. I think we will be flipping through, and you'll be able to see the enamel dots that I added in the end. Okay, let's see. You can see how easy it is to put together. This is a 1-inch metal ring. Love the colors. This is just a close-up of each one of the pages, especially since I didn't show you how I decorated all of them. But you can see the texture, you can see it is the same idea, just overlapping the pieces and the embellishments and mixing and matching, using some just paper or die cuts, using some chipboard pieces, foam stickers. That gives each one of the pages some movement and personality. So this is what I made for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. I would love to know if you are getting this collection, if you have it, what are you planning on making, and what have you already made during our celebration. Have you watched all of the videos from all of our designers at SET? Let me know. And I'm not sure I mentioned it before, but I'll be watching live with you and answering the comments live today. So hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.